Well, I'll tell you the job I had in mind for. Someplace in a nut factory. Any dame that'd fall for you ain't competent. She's an imbecile.
That gravelly frame belongs to the incomparable Eugene Pallette.
Hey.
The name may not be familiar, but anyone who's ever enjoyed a fast-paced comedy from the 30s and 40s will recognize the portly character actor.
I'll be in my room. You can repeat this order in 30 minutes.
With a rotund frame and a voice like a bullfrog, Pallette was an audience favorite during the 30s and 40s, appearing in sometimes as many as 6 films a year. Pallette began his acting career as a slender young man on the stage, eventually making his way to Hollywood, where he appeared in dozens of silent films. But it was the arrival of talkies and a considerable weight gain that made Pallette one of Hollywood's most sought-after character actors.
Where's Joe? Where is it? Where is it?
Often weighing up to 300 pounds, Pallette would often use his considerable girth as a comedic device. The typical Eugene Pallette roles were that of the exasperated head of the family.
Reams of discussion. Why don't you talk American to your father? Reams of discussion. You with all the trouble you had getting out of high school.
Cynical businessman.
When you get in here, and you get in here quick or you're through. Through. Fire. Can. You understand me?
Or gruff detective.
Well, goodbye, Ernest.
Sergeant Heath to you, cub. Kick in on that 6 bits.
Oh, relax, will you?
One of his first prominent roles was that of Police Sergeant Heath in the Philo Vance series starring William Powell, where he bungled murder investigations until taking most of the credit after the crime was solved.
Well, we did it again, Mr. Vance.
Congratulations, Sergeant.
Thank you. I'll certainly mention you in my story to the papers.
Thank you.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Vance.
Despite his size, Pallette could also wield a mighty sword, as he proved in the role of Friar Tuck opposite Errol Flynn's Robin Hood.
Aye, he's well named Friar Tuck. Take half the deer in Sherwood Forest to fill that cavern.
And twice that to fill your empty head.
But it was as the gruff but lovable family man where he found screen immortality.
Take a look at the dizzy old gal with the goat.
I've had to look at her for 20 years. That's Mrs. Bullock.
I'm terribly sorry.
How do you think I feel? All right, Angel.
Towards the end of World War II, Pallette became convinced that the world was going to be destroyed by atom bombs and communists.
Look, this is why I called you up. We're making a cleanup. I'm calling the heads of all departments. Be on the lookout for Reds. We'll kick them so far it'll take the B-19 3 weeks to fly them back. Can't find the Reds? Get after the Pinks.
So much so that he left films and took refuge in a mountain fortress built on his Oregon ranch.
Got me all upset. Gotta take something for my nerve.
Eugene Pallette died in 1954 at the age of 65. But he left behind a bevy of delightful performances. His mere presence always elevated any film he was in. Eugene Pallette, what a character.